So in the previous class, we have discussed about the V model, right? And in depth. So when the verification takes place and when the validation takes place. So we'll continue the rest of the models we can discuss today. So okay. So welcome to our class, and please subscribe to MGN IT Solutions in the YouTube channel. Okay, so that you will get daily updates from us. Okay, okay. Let's begin our session for today. Okay, so as I said in the earlier, right, verification will take part during the documentation reviews part before software gets started. So validation will take place only after software gets started. So in the previous class, I have said a few of the technical words, right, which is used during verification process, right? So they are right, uh, review, approve, instruction. Okay, so these are the basic things that we need to get to know. It will also helpful for during the STB interview. Uh, okay, when you want to you want to get the ISTB certification, then also these things will be useful for us. Okay, now let's see what is a review. So it means the reviews will conduct on the documentation, right? In the verification process, what we'll do, we'll review the documentation, whatever we have, like SRS document or HLD or LLD, okay, like a BRS or CRS, what are the documents we have that will do review, right? Okay, suppose if we have any documents, we do certain kind of reviews, right? Whether the document is completed or not. If it is completed, we'll verify whether it is valid one or not, like this. So this can be done individually. So in a team, if we have a 5 people, individually they can review the documentation. So like few examples for review are requirement reviews. Requirement reviews. So once we have the requirement documents, we will do the requirement review. So this, and can also do some design documents, design documentary, design document. We do design document, and also sometimes the developer do the code review also, right? So design review document, when it will comes during HLD or LLD process, we'll do the design document review. So also some developers can do the code review. Code review. Code review means what the developer has written a logic or program for a particular feature. Okay, that code can be reviewed by the other colleagues or other developers. Okay, so code review. This is not done by the tester. Okay, this can be done by the only developers, those who have knowledge on the programs. Okay, so once you have prepared a test plan, okay, let's say if we see if we as per. Okay. So once we have prepared the test plan, so we have test plan reviews. Okay, and also once we have created the test cases, that should also review the test cases. So we have whatever we created test plans which includes test cases, test scenarios, those also has to be get reviewed before start the actual testing. So this type of things are we can call it as a review. In the review, what we can do, requirement reviews we can do, design document reviews we can do. Okay, document code reviews, test cases reviews, test plan reviews. Okay, there are a lot of things we can do reviews. So these are all reviews. So reviews mainly focus on the documentation, whether it is correct or not, and the information is provided in the document is complete or not. That we will do during the review process. There is one more technique we use, is called walkthrough. There is one more thing called walkthrough. Okay, that is also comes under the verification process only. So it also comes under the verification process only. So what is walkthrough? So during walkthrough, there are certain people involved, many people involved, not only one person. So here, this is a formal review. We can discuss the issues in a PM level. PM level means for project managers or business analysts. In that level, we can discuss. For example, in a team of 5 people, okay, in a team of this is a team in that we have total 5 people. Okay. For example, in a team, 5 people will sit together. So what you guys can do is just to enter into the room, and one guy will read the document and rest of the people will see the document. And if they have any clarification and any doubts and they discuss within themselves, that is kind of walkthrough. So in the team of 5 people, let's say we have some documents get into the review. So we already reviewed the documents, but one person, okay, one person can walk through the documents. He will read the complete documents, okay, in front of everyone. Okay, like he will play act as an anchor role. Okay, what anchor will do? He will read the available templates in that anyway in general, right? So like that, okay, one person in the upper team can read the complete document, okay, by seeing and in the within the team. So rest of the people, what they will do, if they have any question, because you people already reviewed the document, right? So you will have some questions. So during while he is the first person while he is reading the document, we have to get to know any clarifications and any doubts required, those we need to get to clarified. So this is walkthrough. So walkthrough is up to one person will read the entire document. So in that document, other people have any questions, they can ask and clarify within the presence of PM. Because PM, why PM included? Because he is the main person who has complete entire knowledge about the document, because he gets the requirements from the customer. So that is the reason this thing happened only in the presence of project manager. Okay, project manager, product manager, business manager, whatever you can call. Okay, it depends on the company, the role. Okay, so walkthrough is a kind of formal review, and it will be done between multiple people, and this is like a more formal, like going to any boardroom and discuss about the documents in a team. So it can be discussed in a separate room, and enter the people of the team, same team can go enter to the room, and then the presence of project manager, we can discuss about the document. Okay, this is about walkthrough. Clear? What is walkthrough and what is review? Okay. Now, another technique we discussed as inspection. Okay, inspection. What is inspection? So this is also like a formal meeting only. Here we will invite all the team members like developers, testers, product manager, whoever is the part of project, will invite everybody. In the inspection, complete team, whoever involved in the particular project. During walkthrough, we can take only few of the people from the entire team. But in the inspection, every person in the team can be part of the inspection. Okay, so the main 3 people will be there. They are author, PM, author, writer, moderator. Okay, mainly 3 people will be involved in the inspection. Okay, first person is author. Author means whoever created the document is the author. So he will explain the document. So we have some requirement documents, some like a PM will create or some other person will create that requirement. So whoever writes the document, we can call it as him as a author. Okay, writer. He will do as other people will ask any questions clarification. So he will write all in a notebook or somewhere in the notepad or somewhere, all the question and comments provided by the team. So what the writer is, during the walkthrough or inspection, So like if one person is reading the entire document, some other persons like you or me will ask some clarifications, right? What is what and why, what will get here. So these questions will be noted by the writer in a separate document or MS Office, whatever in Excel. Other he will write those questions, and if we provide any answers, those answers will also commented in that page. So he writer will write the all the questions or clarifications taken by the other team members. That he will write the all the things in a notebook. Okay, a writer will take the, he is responsible for writing the uh, adding all the points in the notepad who are in the team ask the any clarifications or doubt. Okay, the writer will do like this. Next, moderator. So moderator, so he will moderate the between these people along with the team, like he will do anchor role. So he will do anchor role. So he will moderate all the peoples what they are asking any questions or anything what they are doing, everything he will be observe. Okay, just he one like anchor. Anchor will call some other person, right? Next to you are the speaker, next to you are the speaker. You come to dais and you will come to dais, you will talk, right? In the like audio function, how the people the anchor role. So the same way the moderator will do here. Okay, so these are the main people who involve in the inspection. So other than this plus team developers, testers, test management. So these are all formal meeting with a daily scheduling hours of time. Okay, so this is some basic understanding of review, walkthrough, inspection. The inspection, we have three people involved like author, writer, and moderator. Okay, clear? Okay, I'm closing this.
So inspection is comes under also validation, validation or verification.
Verification only. Whatever we are doing, everything is a
We only
verification.
verification.
Verification, right? Okay. Now we get to know about the difference of QA, Q, QB, Qs. So you heard about these three terms, right? QA,
QT,
QC,
quality analysis, quality
engineer,
engineer, quality control.
control, right? So now we'll see the difference. Okay. Oh, so now we'll get to know about what is QA, QC, or QA. So normal testing team will call as QA. Normal testing will call as QA, quality assurance. Okay. So QA, it is a process. So QA is a process. Okay, let me give an example. So here, in order to develop a software, we need all the steps like requirement analysis, design, and then coding, and then testing, and then
Testing.
deployment, right? So these are the steps we follow during the software development process. So here testing phase. So here testing phase, in the testing phase. Now so during SDLC process, whatever we have here, requirements, design, coding,
Testing.
testing, deployment, or maintenance. So now where are we? We are under part of testing, right? So testing. Now here in V model, if we observe one side is verification, right? In the V model, we observe one side is
Yes.
one side is so in V model, if you observe one side is verification and other side is validation. So both are like testing only. Verification is also testing and validation is also a testing, right? But the difference is verification is done on documentation side and validation is done on the software application side. So this is the only difference. But overall, the verification and validation is done as a part of testing only. So here, each and every phase in SDLC, in each and every phase of SDLC, once the design and coding is done, once the design and coding is done, then testing will start, right? So and then deployment will start. So testing people will wait till all previous stages is completed. So testing team means will be waited until all these phases will be completed. That is one disappointment for us in SDLC process. But in V model, for each and every phase, is there a
We can
kind
test.
of testing? Kind of testing like requirement review. Okay, kind of testing like requirement we will do testing. That is also a testing. Design we have a testing. In coding phase also we have a testing, and in deployment
Analysis.
also have testing, right? So here in every phase we will do testing. So the chances of coming issues is very less. Otherwise, without doing any testing any phase, then in the main phase like testing found many issues, and rewriting of coding and requirement will be a big problem. So to reduce that in the latest models, every phase has a testing. So here quality assurance means talks about the complete process, right? Complete software development process. QA is a QA is a process oriented,
Process.
and QC involves in actual testing. QA is a process oriented, and QC involves actual testing of software. So QA will involve in entire process in each and every process. So QA will be part of in the entire process like requirements review or design review, coding review, testing review, or deployment. Okay, every phase the QA will be involved, but QC will be involved during the process of testing. Okay, so QC involves in the actual testing.
Testing.
So QA will be involved in the entire process in each and every process. We do certain testing that comes under QA, and QC mainly focus on the validation part, like testing part. It is validating the software by providing different kinds of inputs. Okay, whether the it is working according to the customer requirement or not, that will be taken care about QC. So QA is a process related, and QC is a testing part,
Testing.
actual testing of software. Okay, actual part means actually testing of software. So QC is purely related to the testing, and QA is related to the complete process. Okay, now QA is for building the quality. So QA is building the quality. So why QA is required is to build a quality. So they will do define the process. QC will implement the process. Okay, QA will define the process, how to test that, and how to make progress on that. Okay, everything will be do by the QA, but QC will implement the process. Whatever the QA has been doing till now, that what they have written and what they like test cases, everything will be there, right? The execution will be comes under the QC. So QC will implement the process. The QA will build the quality. Okay, so why QA is required is to build a quality. So they will define the process. QA will define the process, and QC will implement the process. Okay, got it? Nowadays, okay, nowadays we are hearing about one more word is called QE, quality engineer. Okay, most of the search engines are asking for QE. Search engines, like if you apply for any job in the Naukri or in data linked, they will ask for the QE. Okay, the main role of developer is to develop the, I will tell what is QE also. Okay, before that, the main role of developer is to develop the software, right? So let's say this is our software. Okay, let's say this is our let's say this is our software. So let's say this is a software. So developer will write code to develop the software, and here what is the tester he will do? Even what he will do is, even if he is a manual tester, he will
Check.
write the test cases. Will the manual tester will do, he will write the test case, will execute the test cases and report the bugs. These are all the activities done by the tester. Okay, so again testers are two types of testers. One is manual tester. And the other is automation. Okay. So again, the testers are two types of testers. One is manual testing and other is automation testing. So manual testers will understand the requirements. So manual testers, they will understand the requirements and then they add the test cases and then they execute the test cases, everything manually. Okay. And automation testers will do is whatever the test cases written by the manual testers. Okay, whatever the test case written already, they will write an automation code for those test cases. Okay, and they execute through automation scripts. Everything is automatically. Okay, and they will also write the code like they are also developers only. So developers will write the code to develop software, and automation team will write the code to test the software. Okay, developers will write the code to develop the software and automation team write the code to test the software. So both are almost write the codes only, right? So the developers will call as programmers or software engineers. Means they are engineers to the software to develop the software. So testers also developing the code to test the software. So that's why they call them as a quality engineer. All the automated testers will comes under the QE. Okay. So QE is quality engineers. Okay, they will write some code to execute the test cases, whatever written by the manual tester. They don't have any complete knowledge on the requirements. The complete knowledge will have who will have that complete knowledge on the requirements. The manual testers or functional testers will have the complete knowledge on the functionality of an application. The only part of QA is automation tester. They will simply write the code, whatever the test cases written by the manual tester. Simply they will execute those test cases automatically using the some tools in the market like Selenium or PyTest, Cucumber. We have different types, right? So QA will define the process, QC will execute the process. Okay. QA engineers is a part of automation test. They will write the code to run the tests. Okay. Clear? What is QA, QC, QA, right? Now you get some idea, right? What they will do. But in general
Yes.
terms, the QC or QA will call the same. Okay. Now in the general IT industry, both QA and QC will call as a quality engineers only. Okay. Not quality engineers, quality assurance engineer. Okay. Clear?
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
great.
Mhm. Till now, whatever three classes we have done, right? All are demo classes only. Okay. All are these are demo classes only. The actual classes will be starts. What's that? Mm. Okay, a few people like Soumya and Pravalika has requested us. Okay, let me